This is the Pete and Sebastian Show with Pete Correale and Sebastian Maniscalco.
All right. Whoa, I'm excited. Okay, what are we doing? Are we getting right into it, or are we talking first?
We'll get right into this, bro.
I can't wait to hear. I don't know where to start. Can I just fill the listeners in? Pete and Sebastian Show. Sebastian is in the middle of filming season 2 of The Bookie. I respect the thespians, method. I barely even reach out to you. I don't know if you're one of these, Daniel Day-Lewis guys that's like in character all the time. I mean, I catch these Instagram posts where you don't look like a bookie, but I've been giving you space, so there's so much to catch up on. You hit me with the one text about talking to my freaking hero, so there's so much to get into if you can. Where do we start? How you doing? How's the freaking taping?
First, to address your, there's no, I'm in character, none of that shit, bro. Come on. I got an interview after this.
Anyway. Yeah.
I got an interview after this. And they're going to ask me about Danny, the character, and tell me about the character. And I'm thinking to myself, tell you about the character. It's me. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you were never in prison like Danny was, which I didn't even know why in season 1, unless I didn't catch that little nuance. Then there's so much. I rewatched the second half of season 1, man, which was really funny. And there's not funny stuff on TV these days. But the whole gun scene, I wanted to ask you about that. There's a scene in the end of season 1, towards the end, where one of the guys who used to work for you is accidentally, they kidnap him and then they let him go and they follow him to you. And then you call the cops, and then there's a whole big gunfire. What the hell is it like filming that shit?
I wasn't there.
You weren't, right? Because you were inside as if it was happening outside. So I didn't know if you don't even go by that day to see that. I mean, so that you could direct someday. Like, are you one of those? Oh, I missed this shit, bro. No, you don't see yourself with a fedora on, giving like DiCaprio's youngest son direction? Because, that shit runs in the family like the goddamn Fondas. Unbelievable. Anyway, I'm all over the place.
April 2025. April 2025. You'll never see me again. Okay.
That, bro,
it's
that
over.
would be incredible.
Barry Sanders.
Wow.
I got no life.
It's insane how busy you are. It's insane all the stuff you're doing. I mean, are you gonna? You gotta just like go buy a villa in Tuscany and don't be heard of again. Leave on top of your game, then come back at like 72 for one arena run. You know what I mean? But I hear you, dude. You're working like God. What's his name? James Brown, man, hardest working man in showbiz. You're going from thing to thing. All right, guys. This episode is sponsored by Schwank Grills. These grills are unbelievable, okay? They have an infrared that makes them get up to 1,500 degrees. They sent me one of these babies. I'm never grilling any other way again. And the flame is always the same level. What you do is you make the drawer go higher or lower, how close you want to get to the flame. I'm telling you, man, this is the unbelievable grill. That's all I can say. It will change the way you grill. Trust me. So you guys got to check this out. Everyone's talking about it, not just me. As I said, it heats up to 1,500 degrees to grill you the juiciest steak you ever tasted. And you ready for this? 3 minutes. 1,500 degrees gets you a steak in 3 minutes. You get the perfect sear, create a delicious crust on both sides. This grill is made, by the way, in the USA, baby. with the same technology they used for the grills that they make the steaks on at Morton's Steakhouse, Del Frisco's, Cut 432, and many more of the world's best steakhouses. I mean, come on, you kidding me? So this is truly the future of grilling, but it's not just for steak. You can grill chicken wings, hamburgers, lobster tails, salmon, and more in just minutes. Just minutes. It's even got like a whole thing where you're making pizzas. It's like a pizza oven. I'm using it to make pizzas. They even send you the pizza tray. I don't know what you call it, to flip the pizza. It's unbelievable. So visit schwankgrills.com. Okay, that's SCHWANK grills.com and use promo code PS150 to get $150 off a Schwank grill. That's, again, Schwank, SCHWANK grills.com. Use promo code PS150 and get $150 off a Schwank grill. You'll love it. After you film this, you're basically going right into an arena tour, correct?
Yes.
Wow. There's a lot going on.
I want to jump off this. There's something bothering me.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Hear me out. And I'm going to be probably on a negative problem rant throughout this podcast because I got a lot of things that are rubbing me the wrong way. And I need your levity to see if this is something that I should be upset about.
I'm with you. I'm ready to do it because
Okay.
can I throw one real quick while you're doing that? Because I wanted to ask your advice about something along those lines. I know the showbiz thing is getting a little diluted these days. I realize that. I played a club. I said to my agent, I want to play a few clubs before I go out with Sebastian, keep the bones loose and blah, 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 because I finished doing what I was, my all authentic tour there. So I did a club. I don't want to name the club. And the feature comes up to me. I know you don't sell, he says nice things, and then he goes, I know you don't sell merch. Do you mind if I do? I said, go ahead. Which I don't even, when did that start? I know that started years back, but it didn't, when I first started, no one was selling shit. Now they're asking, I do Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I come out Saturday after the first show. I hadn't been out after the show, like to where he was to selling his merch. So I walk over to just say hi. See, you know what he's selling? I swear to God. And this is the only thing he's selling. Wooden spatulas, like when you're making scrambled eggs or something and you just use like a wooden spatula. He's selling all those, right? And I'm looking to see if there's a joke on or anything. I go, what's with the spatulas? I just like working with wood, and like I made one of these at home in my garage or whatever, and my wife's like, you should sell those. So some of them, so they're all different kind of shapes and stuff, but some of them, I guess the handle got too thin, it broke off the head. He's selling the spatula for $20, or just the head for, whatever you feel like giving. You could just buy the wooden spatula head. Yeah. And I listened to his last show, and he talks about selling the spatulas as he ends his show. Come buy a wooden spatula. Bro, holy flea market. Oh, my God. What? So I immediately called my manager, and I go, bro, from now on, rest of my career, 15 minutes up front. I don't care how many people are combined doing it. No more than 15. And nobody sells anything. I'm sorry. I didn't want it to go. Nothing. And he's like, no problem, dude. He goes, what the fuck? Spatulas? I'm making a few calls. I go, don't even worry about it. It's just crazy. Dude.
This is what I'm talking about. Right? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, show business has this open that nobody's regulating who walks in the door, right?
No, that's not. And people, anyone below 20, unless you sift through it, they don't even know what good entertainment is. They've just been seeing shit for so long now. For the past 5-10 years on the internet, they don't even watch TV. So it's not vetted, you know what I'm saying? So they don't even know what's good until they see it.
It's not vetted, right? And the fact that this guy's at your show with your name on it, right? Out in the lobby selling cookware. Right? Pete, I'm going to venture to say if I'm leaving that show, I leave with a bad taste in my mouth about Pete.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and there was other reasons you would have left with a bad taste in your mouth that I don't want to say for people on air. It was like I can't. I also said to my booker, I gotta vet the openers now. It used to be fun to like work someplace and check out you go play a club on the road. It used to be the feature was like the hot gal or guy playing that town on the bubble of leaving town to go to New York or L.A. There's no more features. There's no more middles. That doesn't exist. They all just stay in their basement and make videos. And if one of them hits, then they go out and do some 30-minute glorified shit monologue and call it stand-up. And everybody comes to go, there's the guy or there's the girl. And they don't care that he's not funny because they don't know what funny is anyway. They didn't grow up with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's showbiz now. So, and listen, obviously there's funny young comics throughout. I'm just saying this is just an overall thing.
No, I'm saying that you're right. It used to be the guy was on the cusp of going out to LA or New York or maybe getting a Tonight Show or what have you. Now it's the opposite. That guy with the spatula is on the cusp of working at Home Depot. He's going the other way, bro.
Right.
All right. He's going from spatulas to aisle 6 screws. Now, I got a problem that this guy had even the opportunity to open up for one of the best comics in the country. I don't see the. Yeah,
that's my laziness. That's my laziness.
I think you fucked up here, bro. I did
because I don't take control. I don't take control of every aspect of the show the way you always have done, even before your shows became huge. You were in control of everything much more. I kind of just. When I'm playing a club, when I'm playing by myself, I was vetting them. I try to have friends and good comics open when I could. But when I play a club, I usually like, let me, sit back, see what and then after the first time I saw these two, they're so dirty, the one dude, I should have just shut the shit down, but I didn't because I'm like, I gotta see these guys all weekend. And now I just literally called my manager and told him I want them to do like almost 1/3 of the amount of time they just did. So I should have though. God damn. But I'll never again. I'll make that. And I apologize to everybody who was at that club. You know where it was.
Yeah. Listen.
All right.
I got a suggestion.
Yeah.
Call the club have Matt call the club 4 weeks ahead of time. Give me your 3 best openers. I want to see a video on them. They send you the link or whatever. Here, this is what we're thinking of having open for you. You look at them before you get there and go, yeah, this guy's good. Rather than you get there and you're surprised that this guy's bringing in pots and pans to sell after the fucking show. I mean, you gotta like vet the people prior to getting there. And here's a shout out. This is what I really enjoyed hearing. Todd Glass, you know him?
Not personally, never met him.
Okay.
I know of him, yeah, very funny guy. I've always been an admirer from afar, though, for sure.
What I heard, and I got to verify this with Todd, but I've heard this through a couple sources. This guy used to come into a club, and he was so particular about what he wanted. He brought his own candles. And he had them lined down the stairs. He had like candle-lit stairs, so when you walked in, there's candles all over the place. I go, holy what a nice touch. Show business, not spatulas.
Yeah. Oh, my God, dude. I can't even tell you what the dude said on stage. You'd be like, bro, you'd be mad at me. I'll tell you off air.
This is the stuff that we need, Pete. This is the stuff we need to go into the top 100. Just lay it down. We'll cut it out.
The guy's talking about, the opening act is talking about that he could suck his own dick. And he's a white guy saying this shit, right?
That's it. Top 100.
Oh,
top 100.
God, right? I go up to him after the first show. I go, listen, if you're going to do the bit about sucking your own dick, and I'm not saying you should, I go, wouldn't it be kind of funnier to like do it where like you're getting closer and you're like, oh my God, can I actually reach it? Oh my God, what do I do now? I mean, like make it a bit. Like, because he's up there going, we've all tried, and everyone came close. If I came closer, that's funnier, right? Am I getting closer? Is this happening? Oh my God, is this? But gross. And I go, the minute you say that, all the next morning, couldn't get that thought out of my head. Jesus Christ. All right, this show is sponsored by Omaha Steaks, okay? Now, I had family over recently, and I barbecued up some Omaha steaks, and they were phenomenal. And we always focus on that. But they got these apple tartlets. It's like a dessert that goes after. Even that's delicious. My point is, if you go to Omaha, the website, and look up their stuff, you're not going to be disappointed. Everything is delicious. And with Father's Day right around the corner, what do you give a man who has everything, right? I mean, the guy, if he wants something, he'll go get it. But he's not going to go out and get a bunch of steaks. You get it for him. Easy for you to give him the experience he'll never forget. Omaha Steaks, because a world-class dad deserves a world-class steak. Now, the Father's Day experts at Omaha Steaks have made it easy to put a smile on your dad's face this summer, all right? With the hand-selected packages, like the Deluxe Father's Day gift. You ready for this? For just $89.99. This package includes a mouth-watering assortment of dad's grilling favorites, like Omaha Steaks, Butcher's Cut Top Sirloins, Frank's, and, of course, the legendary Omaha Burgers. So go to omahasteaks.com, use the promo code THECAST at checkout to order the Deluxe Father's Day gift and get 4 additional burgers absolutely free. 4 additional burgers. That's a whole nother night of deliciousness for a family of 4. So that's 24 unforgettable entrees for just $89.99 when you use the promo code THECAST at checkout. Order the Deluxe Father's Day package with 20 unforgettable entrees plus 4 free burgers for just $89.99 when you use the promo code THECAST. And every purchase is backed by their unconditional money-back guarantee. Even they know they're great. Don't wait till the last minute. Go to omahasteaks.com and use the code THECAST and get the Deluxe Father's Day gift today, plus 4 free burgers. All right? That's $89.99 for the Deluxe Father's Day gift. That includes 4 free burgers when you use the promo code THECAST. Your father-in-law, any man in your life is going to love it. Get on it. What do you got?
Okay.
Come on, man. Tell me some more of these vents. I'm loving them.
All right. What else do I got for you?
Who else is getting tombstoned?
That's a great way to describe it. You don't want to get tombstoned in my life. Because
Right.
So my father came to visit me for 10 days.
Nice.
Now, I don't know, God bless your parents are no longer with us, but, as your parents get older, you start to see a change in the behavior,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So my father recently has taken on he's not upset, but he's commenting on food when we go out to restaurants as if he had a 4-star Michelin restaurant 10 years ago. Like he's all of a sudden become some type of food critic, right?
Okay. All right. No. What do we got? What do you mean?
Well, we were at this restaurant the other night, and the chef came out to our table, and he said, you guys like olive oil? I got a really nice special bottle of olive oil. Small batch producer, only 200 bottles made per year. Let me bring some out, and you have a taste, right? From Tuscany. Poured it.
Yeah.
My dad tried it, and nah, I don't like it. And I'm like, what do you like? Kirkland? Like, where are you going for your beautiful olive oil? Costco? Like, this fucking guy brought olive oil out from Tuscany, right? And my father is like, no good. Like, what do you mean no good? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I mean, like, first of all, your father grew up in Italy, so
Oh, come on, bro! Don't give me this bullshit with my father grew up. My father didn't grow up eating premium olive oil. All right, he grew up in a small town in Sicily wearing a diaper for a bathing suit.
Sicily, the man knows his olive oil.
Beautiful olive oil.
Anyone who grew up in Sicily, if they said the olive oil's no good, I'm like, it's no good. Do you think when you get older, do your taste buds get shot? Is there anything behind that? Do you know that?
Listen, man, you know what? For me, it's not even about like the food. It's about like being together, whatever. Like they brought artichokes to the table. My dad's like, I wonder if these are canned or are these fresh. Fuck, who cares, man? What are we doing here? We're worried about artichokes.
I know what you're saying, but I know because my in-laws get a little older. I feel like you gotta learn how. You just gotta ride that wave. Like maybe I try to put myself in that position. Maybe your dad's like, I don't do the game anymore. I'm gonna say it's good because you told me it's from Tuscany. I'm gonna taste it, and if I don't like it, I don't give a fuck if Jesus pissed it out. All right, I'll tell you the truth. And he's so no more games. Like, you know, I wonder if that's the case. Like I bet your dad cannot be impressed anymore by anyone. I mean, who else? He's met De Niro, and even if he did meet De Niro at his age, they just don't care anymore, right?
Well, listen, I don't know what De Niro has to do with having good olive oil, but
no, you're right.
I give you another one. He goes to me, you got a septic tank? I go, I don't know. I think I do. Where is it? I go, it might be behind the guest house over there. He goes, well, how does the water? I go, Dad, I tell you what, I said, if anything goes wrong with the plumbing, there's water, flooding, this, that, and the other thing, I call somebody, they come and fix it, okay? I don't give a fuck if I got a septic tank. I got 9 pages of lines I got to memorize tonight.
But he's always been like that, you know. Maybe you're just not as patient with it right now.
I think the last 5 years, you know, with the age, you know, believe me.
Yeah,
people get like, you know. So we had him. What the fuck? Did we have this many airplanes in the past? I feel like there's a full blown another runway they added.
Listen, we got Danny, the character, is oozing out of you right now, man. Okay? I mean, listen to yourself. You're like, oh, my father complained. I ain't got fucking time for it. What's with the fucking airplanes? This guy Tombstone. I mean, this is all still in character, which is great. I mean, you probably got to film later today?
No, I'm off today. But I tell you what I'm doing, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm adding a little different shade of personality to the podcast here. Switch it up a little bit, right?
Really?
Tired of being this like, we add a little aggressiveness, a little. See where that puts us in the ratings.
Oh, I see. All right, I'm right there with you, man. Like, let's get a little intense about things. I had a story to tell you. Do we have any time left? What are we doing?
Yeah. Tell your story.
All right. So, as you may or may not know, Sadie had been diving for like 2.5 years. And she's okay. She gets scared to do the harder ones. She gets scared of wiping out. And there's this one for about 4 months she's been dying to do. It's this reverse. And she keeps not doing it, right? And every time they have dive practice, sometimes everyone's like, all right, you got this, Sadie. And everyone's watching it. She tries and she just can't get it. And she gets very upset. So, long story short, she's got there's like 2 people that coached him. One is an older gentleman who's well respected. He's like done a lot of stuff. Got one kid that's just got a scholarship. She's going to probably play in the Olympics. She's unbelievable. So, you know, he knows what he's doing. And then there's another guy. I'm not saying he doesn't know what he's doing. He does as well. But he's more like the assistant. You know what I mean? He when the head guy isn't there, he's in charge. But otherwise, he's like the assistant. So a lot of times the head guy isn't around. So for months will go by where it's just the other guy, and they have it twice a week. And Sadie keeps wanting to try to reverse, and for, like I said, for 4 weeks she can't get it. And like sometimes the guy will go, all right, that's enough for today. We've tried enough for today. Just do jumps, and you just jump up off the board. And like Sadie doesn't want to do that. Or what's been happening a lot lately, she'll go and he'll go, I want you to start with jumps, and then we'll do blah, blah, blah. And she'll go, I want to try to reverse. We'll do that at the end. And then by the end, they run out of time, and she doesn't get to do it. So she's been very frustrated. And she's like, Dad, I just want to work on my reverse. And there's like 10, 15 kids. So it's not, everyone's doing what they want to do. There's 2 boards, you know, you're going all over. It's not like we're all doing this right now. Everyone's doing what they're working on. So I said, well, you just got to stand up for yourself and blah, blah, blah. So I was on the road doing that club, and I come home early in the morning, and she's got diving. She's already there. And I go straight there because I want to watch her. It's already been going on for an hour. And I walk in, and there's like a whole... I go to sit in the bleachers, and I see her, and she does a jump. And then I look at her, and she's like, wants to talk to me. And I was like, because I keep telling her, look, just be happy. Just no matter what, don't stress out if you can. So she comes up to me, and she's like, Dad, I just want to try my reverse, and he won't let me try it, right? Now, the coach, it's kind of like over here by me. Like, I'm up in the bleachers. They have like a ledge, so I can't get down where he is. And I go, I'll say his name is Tim. It's not. I go, excuse me, hey, Tim. And he turns around, and I go, any chance, just like this, I go, any chance Sadie could try her reverse a few times? And he goes, what's that, sir? And I go, could Sadie maybe try her? No, sir, she cannot try her reverse. I'm in charge here. And I go, no. She just wants to try a reverse. I'm in charge here, sir, okay? And I don't like to be undermined. And I go, listen, Tim, you're not the end all. If she wants to do a reverse, I don't like to be undermined. I go, Sadie, sir, I need you to leave, sir. I need you to leave in front of all the parents. He's kicking me out of the diving thing, right? This has been 2.5 years Sadie's been doing this. Jackie deals with these people, and I don't want to make a big deal here. So I go, you're kicking me out? All right, Sadie, I'll see you outside. And as I go to get up, I go, Sadie, just do your reverse. And I go like this about that. Don't even like that, like about him. I go, just do your reverse. And then he goes, goodbye, sir. And then Sadie looks at him and goes, I want to do my reverse. I don't understand why you won't just let me do it. Now, she's 10, and she's talking politely to this guy. And he looks over at her, and he goes, because I told you to do jumps. And now I'm not leaving, because now my daughter's confronting you. So I come further back down. I'm looking over the ledge. And she goes, but you always want me to do jumps, and then you never let me go to reverse. We never have time, and that's all I want to do. Everybody else is doing what they want because everybody's doing what I tell them to do. But I've been trying to do this for 3 weeks. Yeah, for 3 weeks. Maybe it's time you try something else. I don't want to. I want to keep her. Sadie, I want you to do jumps. And she goes, no, I'm not doing jumps, right? And he goes, I think you should leave too, Sadie. Get your stuff and you should leave. And I go, whoa, you're kicking my daughter out of diving? And she goes, Dad, she's getting upset. She goes, Dad, I don't even want to be here anyway, Dad. I go, all right, say, get your stuff. No problem, get your stuff. You're out of line. That's what I said to him. And then he goes, oh, well, if you want to come down here and discuss. I go, there's nothing left to discuss. You just kicked me and my daughter out of your diving class. Whatever this is. This isn't the Olympics, man. All right? So I then she comes around, I get her. And I come out and Jackie calls. She's like, is Sadie showering? I go, she's showering because I got kicked out. She got kicked out. It's over. Right? So, and then you look up and all the parents pretend they aren't looking. They're on their phones. I'm like, you were all watching that shit. Oh, man. Fucking guy kicking me out of your little fucking Marco Polo class.
Okay, bro. Listen, I feel like, is it something that you're doing? Because I feel like you're always in this situation where you confront, and then there's like, it could be at the airport, it could be anywhere, and people are always saying, "Sir, like, we had this problem at the airport. Right. Remember when the woman was like, "Sir, you need to, leave." It just seems like you're the main, part of the equation when these hostile encounters are happening. So are you approaching it in a confrontational way, or is this just luck that you're always getting kicked out of something?
It's a very fair question. No, I'm not. I feel... Yes, to them, I'm confrontational, but I don't think I am. I'm just a man, and I'm doing what men used to do. I mean, the stuff you're saying is very similar. You're more of a silent assassin, You're like, you take the time to screw the silencer up, But aside from that, man, it's like... what was I going to say? Yeah, I don't think I'm sorry to categorize you, but I'll just say myself. people aren't a fan of outspoken. They like weakness. They like meekness. You know what I mean? So they can sense it. So like right away, like they said, I feel like people say in their head, "I'm not going to take anything from that guy." So like if a woman or anyone else said, "Excuse me, can my daughter maybe do a couple of ba? Not right now, we're working on this." But he's already got in his head, like he's seen me at other practices. He's seen me pull her over and talk to her. He's seen me get a little heated with a judge from a distance. In his eyes, I'm already an asshole. So he's just looking for that one thing. There goes the asshole, and you're out of here. Guy, my daughter's not Nadia Comaneci, okay? This ain't Russian Olympics, bro. She's 10 years old. And again, he's not a father, so, like, you know, a 10-year-old is talking to you. You know how hard that is for her to stick up for herself? And you're going, "I'll tell you when it's time." Guy, goodbye. Father's hovering right over. And she doesn't even, she's like, "Dad, I'm not a good diver, and I don't think I'm good because I don't care enough to get good. I don't like to wipe out. I can't get past the fear of, you know, banging my head sometimes because now the dives are getting a little more elaborate." And she's just like, it's just not my thing.
Okay, so this is what I think needs to happen, and I'm not promoting violence by any way, shape, or form, but this is reminiscent of Goodfellas, and I don't know if you remember this scene where Ray Liotta...
Great movie.
Yeah, Ray Liotta is at the tennis club. That dork kind of comes over, says hello. He gives him that kind of half handshake. Then that guy beats up Karen, right? And then as he's going across the street to confront this guy's like, "What are you going to do, Chachi?" Whatever the hell. And he takes the butt of the gun, right?
Yeah.
In his own driveway, right? And the other... and the other two guys, right, go, "You know, we don't want any part of that." So what I'm suggesting is, I'm wondering why the people that have seen you behave in other realms of life, wouldn't they be going, "I don't want any piece of this guy"? So if he wants his girl to do back dives, go right ahead, because this guy's a loose cannon.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And I'm paying you every week to do this. It's not like Little League. And for diving, you bring the money every time and they put it in an envelope. So like on some level, you know, I want to be like, "Hey, we don't even need you. We just need the boards. Get out." Yeah, you're not the main guy. The main guy is, so, you know, that's how, but I agree. I'm like, bro, all we want to do is, it has nothing, it's no skin off your back. If she does it 90 times in a row, what's it to you? If she's doing that or a jump.
I think we need a Pete moment which scares the town straight, where word gets out going, "You don't want to fuck with Correale. Did you see what happened at diving school?" Or whatever, you know, like right. There's got to be a moment where it all turns for you.
I don't know. I feel like half the people in this town that know me appreciate what I do, and the other half that know me think I'm an asshole and they can't wait till I move. You know what I mean? Which is all fair enough, but I feel like the reason I never like get in a position where anyone like wants to hit me is because I deep down I'm right when I do these things. I'm right, man.
Oh my God! All right, that's our show today, Pete and Sebastian show. Thanks for all the support out there. We've had some really amazing guests. We've been reading the comments. We know you love the guests. We know you love when Pete and I get together and kind of hash it out between the two of us. So we're trying to give you the best of both worlds. So we do appreciate your listenership, your viewership. Head to SebastianLive.com for tour dates. I start July 11th in Norfolk, Virginia, hitting towns such as Buffalo, Syracuse, Rochester, Albany, Phoenix, Los Angeles, Chicago, Boston, Philadelphia. Pete is coming on tour, as well as Pat McGann. You can catch
selling
us
wooden spoons after the show in the lobby of the arena.
But hit us up, not only on the Pete and Sebastian show, but live on tour in the United States, all of 2024. Yeah.
Pat is with us. We're all doing Vegas, right? In May?
Yeah, we'll
Isn't
be in
Pat
Vegas Labor Day weekend. Or is it Memorial Day? When is that?
I'm looking
Memorial
forward to
Day.
playing with Pat and hanging out with him, man.
We're gonna be doing some podcasting in Las Vegas Memorial Day weekend. Got a couple guests that are confirmed, are not confirmed, what have you. 3 podcasts at the Wynn Hotel Memorial Day weekend, which is going to be a big weekend out there. Want to do a little bit more kind of socializing than we have in the past in Las Vegas. It seems like we've been kind of on lockdown. Want to hit the pool a little bit. Got a little cabana out there. You know, you've been there before. We don't want like a Pete in and out, like getting lunch and then leaving, going up to your room to hang out a little bit. You know.
I will.
I know,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know last time you were in and out. You were like a ghost.
All right. Well, it's because you got so much going on. By the time you get out there, you're like, you're exhausted. I didn't want to like make you hang out, but I'm ready to roll.
We had a nice little group of people. Anyway, we'll be out there by the cabana at the Wynn. Come say hello. Pete, myself, and Pat. And any final closing arguments?
Good luck with the rest of the filming of Bookie Season 2. Great hanging, and good to see you and Patrick and everything, man. Thank you to all the listeners, as always, Patreon listeners and everybody. If you didn't listen, this all would mean nothing, man. It really means a lot, so thank you.